Welcome back to Liberty Tree Gaming. We are in Kuttenberg, having in the last episode just completed the Legacy of the Forge DLC, where we were able to repair the clock that's over that way. Can't see it right this moment. And now, let's see, in between episodes I've gone and done a couple of the prestige quests and got my prestige up just a little bit more. It's not too high, but it's good enough. And in this episode, we're going to jump into the newest DLC.
Greetings.
The final DLC. I'm a bit sad. I like this game a lot. I don't want to stop playing. I guess I don't have to, but I need to. So yeah, we've come over here to this marker, which is the Mysteria Ecclesiae. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Guess we'll find out. And we're gonna walk in here and see if we can't figure out what's going on with this.
Greetings!
Ragman. Gerda. I think we've talked to them before, maybe. Sounds familiar. Upstairs in that building. Isn't this the building that the guy was here? The mint guy? Mint master? Yeah, him. Peter, his brother, lived here. Alright, Peter, what's going on?
Henry! How you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. The war might be over, but the stench of it doesn't fade so easily. And more to the point, how are you, sir? I'm sorry you had to abandon your fortress.
It breaks my heart, too. To think I wanted to get out of here not long ago. Foolishness. But that's behind us now. Life goes on.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how I'm doing.
No. You're right. Let me get to the point. I need help with something, but I have no one to ask. Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
I haven't got that much time, but go ahead. No, we're here to help. We're in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say.
I'd be happy to offer my services. What's it about?
An old friend of mine reached out to me, Albich of Unichov. Does the name ring a bell?
Not at all.
Sadly, I haven't had the good fortune yet.
Well, in this case, it's more the other way round. When you meet him, you'll be the unfortunate one. Albich is a physician. To be exact, King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Damn. That does sound serious.
When Master Albich heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No. For now, he's heading to Sedletz. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albich wants to visit him and ask for his intercession.
Makes sense. You can't just show up in Vienna and knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albich chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albich's visit to his own advantage.
And how does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right now, I'm more worried about Albich. It took some effort, but I convinced him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort.
I'm a reliable escort.
Believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
What's that got to do with you?
What's that got to do with you?
Albich and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. but I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
Can you tell me more about the Abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once, too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself. And
That's dangerous.
Could be dangerous.
That's what I said.
If I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedletz Monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albich, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes. That's exactly it.
All right, I'll go with Albich. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's a long story. So what do you want me to do?
Stop by Albich's place, will you? He lives across the street with the quack. And
Quack,
give
quack.
him this letter so he knows I'm sending you in person.
Torwart, Apothecary. All right, I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Yeah, you will. Letter of introduction from Lord Pisek. I want to look at that. Letter of introduction with which Lord Pisek sends me to Master Albich. Dear Albich, I write to you in good faith. As for our dispute, I still hold that it is not a good idea for you to travel to the monastery alone. The roads in the region are not safe for those loyal to the rightful king. Consider everything well, as I have always trusted your judgment, but I ask you to weigh the pros and cons. Trust me as well, and allow the man delivering this letter to accompany you. Your close friend, Peter of Pisek. And journal says basically the same thing. Lord Pisek tasked me with going to see Master Albich of Unichov, a renowned physician who now lives at the house of the Tarmarian Apothecary in Kuttenberg. Albich is planning a visit to the Sedletz Monastery, and Lord Pisek is looking for someone to accompany him. The renowned master physician Albich needs an escort to the Sedletz Monastery. Alright, yeah, I didn't remember the name, but after looking at the prompt, it's clear that this is the guy that helped heal our guild brother for the sword fighting guild.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Okay, I will. Hello, noble.
God be with you, my friend. Greetings.
Are these flies or bees?
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm looking for Master Albich. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Oh
I think
no.
he's treating a common mate.
Well, that's just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's all I needed. Thanks.
Tschüss, mein Freund.
Go on, walk through that door. Guess he doesn't want me to rob the place. I mean, not that I would rob the place. I definitely would not rob the place. He said 2 doors down, so that'll be here. Wait, what?
I could get into the house this way.
I didn't know it was a problem.
If you can, try to take a deep breath. If you can, try to take a deep breath. Now, perhaps it would help too.
What? Are you okay, sir?
Master Albich?
Shh!
I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now.
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you.
I should have been
Even if
quiet.
the devil himself sent you, be quiet. I need and I demand silence. And you, please. Deep breaths. All right. Your breathing is improving.
It still hurts in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
A nettle compress will get your blood flowing. It'll ease off. Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clean. I have a potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Next time, please don't interrupt me. I need peace for my work.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
Well, it doesn't matter now. You said Lord Pisek sent you, didn't you? I think I know what this is about.
If I may ask, what's wrong with her?
She suddenly collapsed with chest pain. Passed out while carrying a bucket from the well.
I hope she gets better soon.
Me too. But you didn't come about her, did you?
I'm here as a messenger. Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
Really? Let's have a look.
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedletz.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of a disagreement about this matter last time. Look, Henry, I appreciate your offer, but I don't think I require your services. Either way, you delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord Pisek will reward you for that.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health. And I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance. And my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Sigismund? He's gone already.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can never be sure who to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do anything to me. He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually owes me. Still, I wouldn't want to count on that.
You really expect me to just walk away?
Well, if you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albich!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches.
What's up with this?
Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well,
What in the world is
they
that?
look much like the debating sort.
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
Good.
You
Very
mean
good.
me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on some wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person is more important than any other.
Ha! For your own good, I'll pretend I didn't hear that nonsense.
Why is my intimidation only 23? What's going on here, guys?
What's actually happening here?
I'm a respectable burgher in need of a healer. And of course, I want the best. I asked around town and people say Master Albich is the stuff of legend. I've got coin, and I'm happy to pay for his services. But what I absolutely refuse is the degrading wait in the yard while the master treats some filthy wench.
That girl is a human being, flesh and bone. Just like me or you, good sir. Once I'm done with her, I'll be glad to turn my attention back to you.
I mean, I kind of want to do the intimidation one. Might not be a good idea, though. Albich doesn't really seem like the type that likes violence. The medium would be a sure thing. So let's try this hard, but probably completely reasonable one to do here.
Calm down, sir. A respectable man like you surely understands that violence solves nothing. If you harm Master Albich, who will help you with your, ailment then?
And I'm supposed to let myself be treated like a doormat?
Of course not. But this outburst isn't exactly dignified either.
Very true.
Go home, and Master Albich will come to see you soon.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Good gracious. Henry, that was impressive. Hats off. Perhaps it truly would be best if we went to the monastery together. So, shall we go?
You are approaching a crucial point. Once you enter the monastery with Albich, your access to the rest of the world will be restricted to you until you complete the third DLC. You won't be able to continue with your tasks outside the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. I don't think I have anything stolen on me. Okay, let's go. Let's go right away.
Let's go.
You can't go to the monastery dressed like that. Your armor would draw too much attention. Simple clothing will do. Go and change, then come back.
All right.
How about that? Let's try it. Sarah, let's go.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
Sure.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right, then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
I had a question?
How am I supposed to behave at the monastery?
You'll be there as my personal escort. So you deserve the same respect as me. It's a bit unusual, but my name opens many doors. That's why I'm counting on you to follow orders and not do anything that might endanger our mission.
Of course.
And what's the
You can
mission?
count on me. How long will the journey take?
You've never been to Sedletz? It's just beyond the town gates.
I haven't. They don't let just anyone into the monastery. I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Well, let's see. Giving me KCD1 vibes when you had to go and do the monastery quest, and you're, except you're pretending to be a monk, so you have to follow the schedule and all that stuff. And that's funny, they put the comparison on my horse. I didn't have that on, but I had it in my inventory. I just got that back.
Father Abbot.
I wonder if he'll recognize me.
Albich, my friend. Christ be praised.
I guess he wouldn't, because I was Godwin during that scene where I was with him so much.
Master Albich, welcome. I admit I didn't expect we'd meet again so soon.
But at the Italian court, I told you I needed to speak to His Majesty.
I know, of course. But after what happened, and now with what's going on here, nonetheless, King Sigismund has already returned to Hungary.
My friend, we both know your influence reaches well beyond the monastery walls.
And so does yours. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albich. The king cares about it.
Actually, forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out.
Oh no.
I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
forgive me, Father. And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
What was that?
Something seems off to you, Albich.
Yes, the maid. Women aren't allowed in the cloister. And they don't meet with the monks, do they?
Of course not. That's out of the question.
Then how could she have been infected along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
What are we going to do, Albich?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albich, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for. And of course, I'm open to discussing that matter of ours later on. I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary. Brother Benedict, one of our novices, is there, and will tell you all you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petromil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work. Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Well, hold on. I can't say that I love this outfit, but they've taken all of my armor. Let's see. Let's get dressed. I don't need that torch. Yeah, I don't love that hood. Can't get to my horse. That sucks. My charisma is really low right now because of all this. That's a look. We'll do it. I don't have any weapons at all, do I? No daggers or anything. Let's look at the journal. So go with Albich is the mandatory. Get shown around is the optional. I do want to get shown around. Anamnesis. I accompanied Albich of Unigjahl to Sedletz Monastery. Albich wanted to ask the abbot to intercede with Sigismund so that he might be admitted to King Wenceslas. But the abbot currently has other worries. A strange illness has broken out in the monastery, and the abbot fears it might be the plague. So he asked Albich to take a look at 3 of the sick. Now that we've spoken with the abbot, I should go with Albich to the monastery infirmary where the sick folk lie at. Albich that Albich is meant to examine. If I want to see more of the monastery, the abbot said I should ask Brother Petromil to show me around. He should be sitting under a tree in the monastic garden. I'm gonna do that first.
I don't have all day.
Brother Petromil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albich of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands. This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
This is laid out so much like the monastery in KCD1, the Sasau Monastery.
This is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes, but please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
What if I need something?
In case of need, of course you may speak to them. But for ordinary tasks and objects, we've developed our own gestures. You don't need to learn them, though. As a guest, you won't need access to such things. Let's continue the tour.
That guy's stepping on my toes. Stop. Oh, I was actually taking like stamina damage from that. It said examine the fountain, but I couldn't, as I was following.
Glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book. He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
And how does that show?
He
We're just a
asks
rat.
brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albich doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
It's disturbing that there are sick people here and there are rats just running around. Might be the plague.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
When Sigismund left, his court physician, Master Zacharias, remained.
And what does he do here?
He's assisting Brother Benedict in the Infirmary, and also teaching him new things. So, why exactly has your master come?
I don't know.
I'd like to know that too. But that's far above my station.
I understand. Sometimes it's best not to know, just to act. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Okay.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Can I get my hair cut like yours?
Open our hearts and minds to understand your holy scriptures and to live according to them.
I mean, I'm kind of on the way there, but still have some hair. Sometimes I wish it'd stop growing, then I wouldn't have to shave so often.
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I understand. I won't poke around.
Thank you.
I've been staring at it from Kuttenberg. I'm glad to finally get to see inside.
And soon, it won't be the only spiritual beacon in the region.
What do you mean?
The Church of St. Barbara, being built outside Kuttenberg, belongs to a different parish. And so the spiritual oversight of Kuttenberg will be split between our two churches, as decided by the papal legate.
You sent for a papal envoy?
No one else could justly resolve the dispute, but a representative of the Holy See. And while his methods were unusual,
Got
he was
one.
a splendid diplomat. Let's continue the tour. There's not much left now.
Health, sir.
God bless.
Greetings.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna adhere to Godwin's ruling, even though he wasn't actually the legate.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Why here of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers.
Let's get to it.
After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
Why are they here specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. If you ever crave solitude and natural beauty within the monastery walls, do not hesitate to visit.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Should we move on?
Please, this way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Thanks, I guess.
The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
Weighed against what?
Sins against acts of humility, sacrifice, and labor. A humble and disciplined life.
And that's enough?
Sin isn't easily redeemed. It must be repaid with good deeds. Or
Oh,
so
sir.
it ought to be, at least. I'll now take you to Master Albich in the Infirmary.
We must correct this blasphemy. You can't make up for sin. It's not good enough. God demanded sacrifice, and his son was that sacrifice. So your good deeds don't get you into heaven. They don't redeem your sin. The only thing that redeems your sin is Jesus' sacrifice on the cross and his resurrection. Believe in him and you will be saved. That's the only way. So, sorry, monk, but that's the way.
Please follow me.
I'm sorry.
Not that there's anything wrong with being a good person. You absolutely should try to be good.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
You should try to be as good as you can be to show God's love to everyone, but that goodness will not get you into heaven. The only way into heaven is to believe in Jesus Christ and follow him.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albich. Anything else you'd like to ask?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albich with?
I'll help him however I can.
Mostly I make sure Albich has everything he needs.
Then I'm sure you'd enjoy meeting Brother Crispin in the library. He has books that might prove useful to you both.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing once occupied by King Sigismund, you're free to move about the entire monastery. But please, speak with the brothers only when necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albich needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Where are we now? All right, so we've got a whole map for this area. That's awesome. So this is full zoom out. I can't go any further. And Albich is right in there. Brother Petromil showed me around the whole monastery. Now I know where everything is. I should speak with Albich about what he thinks of the illness. Of the illness the abbot is so afraid of. I keep reading that wrong. Cool. I kind of like this look. It's not too bad. Kind of an interesting look if you go about it there. So, can't delay. Okay. So yeah, I think we're going to pause here and continue in the next episode. We'll go and find Albich and find out what's going on and enjoy this DLC some more. I'm absolutely thrilled that we get to finally walk around in a church in KCD2 because it was always one of the most beautiful parts of KCD1. It's nice to have be able to see that again, or at least at all. Go in there as a camera. Nope. Wow. I love this camera mod. I can go all over the place. Let's go see up here. Wow. That's cool. There's Kuttenberg way out in the distance. This free camera mod is pretty awesome. I don't use it to cheat, I just use it to take pictures. Alright, back to our hero Henry, who has no dog, so our sign off is going to be a bit plain. But I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you'll consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, be good.